Daggerheart tip: using environments. Anybody who's run enough D&D can tell you two things about exploration and combat. One, I would say that exploration mechanics suck, but they barely exist. And two, combat can often become a static and boring slog. That's why there are so many videos entitled things like D&D combat is boring and how to fix it, how to make D&D combat fast and fun, or fixing my boring D&D combat. And as somebody who's watched most of those videos, almost every single one has a tip that says use your environment to make combat and exploration more dynamic. For example, if your players are fighting in a volcano, maybe they're hopping across platforms and every time they move, you have to make them roll so that they don't fall into the lava, or you add a countdown before the volcano explodes and the players have to get out of there. The thing is, instead of new GMs having to discover the use of environmental factors either independently or by stumbling across one of these videos, Daggerheart has it built into the game with environment stat blocks. But that only explains the why about environments. For the how, I'm going to pass it off to top Sasquatch watcher and one of the designers of Daggerheart, Mike Underwood.
I like to think of environments as something like a soundboard or a stream deck. They've got buttons and levers and faders to use when you need them. Environments are an a la carte menu, not a script. One of my favorite examples of environments is the crowded marketplace. You might offer a player character something they've been wanting to draw their attention in. You might have the crowd close in when one PC splits off. Now the characters are separated. Maybe you have a thief come after that isolated character and steal something from them. Maybe that leads to a chase scene. You absolutely do not have to use every feature in an environment stat block. Environments can give you inspiration for scenes of all types: traversal, exploration, social, an event that you add, not just combat. You might even layer environments together as an event happens on top of a traversal environment. Give yourself even more options.
That was Mike Underwood. I'm Nico DeGaio, and this was Spicy Dice. Check out my Linktree and see what I'm up to.